Okay. So, Z, you tell me, are you a Super Bowl contender, the Philadelphia Eagles, on March 18th? Do you believe you're a Super Bowl contending football team?
Not right this second, no. But I think they can be. I think they need an edge rusher. I think they need a safety. And I'd like to see some sort of reinforcement on the offense because the offense was really the problem last year. It wasn't the defense, So, how's the offense get better? If you believe that the Mannion staff is the reason, then we'll find out. But I can't say that yet until I see what that looks like. Even if that's preseason a little bit or whatever it would be, game 1, game 2, game 3, first couple weeks. I mean, I heard Lane Johnson was on a show, today or yesterday, or I think it was today, talking about, how excited he is for this new scheme. So there is talk that it's going to be different. Hey, potentially, maybe. Look, here's what I've always believed. I've always believed that the Eagles could do more to be successful. That's not to say that they're going to be the Joe Burrow, the Josh Allen offense. That's not my point. It's not that I think there's some insane expectation for Jalen Hurts, but I do believe they can take his skill set and the skill set of the players around him and be more effective than they have been, and certainly were last year. And it doesn't require you making Jalen Hurts a high volume passer. I think you can be better. And is there a world that exists where they can get to that point? I think there is. I do. I think there is. And if the defense comes out and the young players are hitting, and Makuba's back healthy, looks good, and the losses on the defense don't look overwhelming for Fangio's D, then yeah, I think you're going to be right back in the mix. But, it's less of a chance. There's less of a chance of that this year than there was any of probably the previous 3 years.
I want to put some context to that question to you. So here we go. You think the Cowboys are a Super Bowl contending team?
No.
Okay.
No.
You think the Commanders are?
No.
You think the Giants are?
No.
Okay. You think the Bears are?
No.
You think the Packers are?
Close, because the NFC is not. There's no real great threat outside. Well, there are some great threats. No, I don't think I'd put I think the Packers are on the bubble. I think they're with the Eagles. I think they're on the bubble.
Minnesota.
No.
Detroit.
On the bubble.
I'm going to put Detroit.
I think I wouldn't be. Doesn't surprise me that you'd put them in. I think they're a solid team and going to have a much better year.
Carolina Panthers.
No.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Nope.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Nope. Panthers, I could think could be a bubble team, but the rest of those, no.
Saints, no.
No.
Seahawks.
Yes.
Seahawks. Rams.
Absolutely. Probably the best one right now.
Done the most work, that's for sure.
Yep.
49ers.
Yep.
Okay.
I think right in the back end of the Super Bowl contenders.
Cardinals.
No.
Okay. So I'm going to put the Eagles here. I'm going to go over to the AFC. This is context of this question. Patriots.
I think they're coming back to earth next year.
I do too.
No, I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender.
I think they're a playoff team.
Definitely a playoff team. A lot of these teams I'm saying no to, I think are playoff.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking winning it.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Bills, I got you. I'm with you. Dolphins.
No, obviously not.
Jets.
No, obviously not.
Steelers.
Nope.
Ravens.
Ugh. Not to me. I know. Most people are going to disagree with me.
No.
Not to me.
Bengals.
No. Remember the Ravens have a whole new coaching staff in there with Jesse Minter. I mean, can we see what this guy can do?
Yeah, I'm not there either. Browns.
No. Bengals, no. Who'd you say after that?
Browns, no.
No.
Jacksonville.
I think on the bubble, I think they could be close on the bubble.
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to put them on the bubble.
Okay. Texans.
Man, I struggle with that offense. We thought we struggled with the Eagles offense. Anybody watch CJ Stroud last year? I watched 10 plus games of CJ Stroud last year. Every one made my eyes bleed. literally. So I'm going to have to put them on the outside looking in, but that defense is really good.
They could sneak into a Super Bowl because, in spite of the quarterback.
I agree.
Colts,
no, not to me.
Titans, no. How about the Broncos?
Yeah, I think they're a bubble. They're a bubble to me. Like I'm not a huge Bo Nix guy, but I do think Sean's done a good job, and their defense is pretty good. So I'll put them on the bubble. I think Waddle will help.
Okay. How about the Chargers?
Yeah, I kind of think they're a Super Bowl contender this year, but I got to put them on the bubble because they haven't done a whole lot for me to their offensive line legitimately could not stop moving traffic cones last year. I mean, if you had a remote control traffic cone, you were going to get to Justin Herbert last year. So, hard to say that's
they're getting those guys back, and they have the 4th-ranked defense.
I know they're getting the tackles back. They let Mekhi Becton go. Let's see what they do in the interior. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, I got them in as a contender. How about the Chiefs?
The Chiefs? Nah, I don't think so yet.
They got to show me more than just Mahomes. And by the way, you're always in it with him, and I get it, but you need a lot more help, man. And the Raiders more. So, Raiders, no. So, out of 32 football teams, Xander, 1, 2, 3, including the Eagles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As of right now, look, now there'll be an outlier because of scheduling and what have you. There's really only 8 teams right now that are in that picture that could potentially win a Super Bowl.
And did you include my bubble teams in that?
No.
Well, who
I'm just talking
8?
about here. You didn't have the Bills and Broncos, so you basically only had.
No, I had the Bills.
Okay, and Broncos?
The Broncos I said bubble, but I think you can put them up there.
Here's who you had. You had Detroit, you had the Seahawks, you had the Rams, you had the Niners, you had the Eagles, you had the Bills, and you had the Chargers.
Yeah, so it did include my bubble teams. Because I had Eagles on the bubble.
And I didn't and I said I think the Broncos are a pretty good football team right now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 7. To put that in context, there's really nobody that's a Super Bowl contending football team. She had 3 injuries on any one of those teams, Xander. Get this. You could have a point where at least half of these football teams don't make the playoffs if something sideways goes.
Right. I agree.
But where my problem is, you're not going to get better in the draft, are you?
I don't think so, Sills. I mean, you can get better, but I don't think you can elevate to a Super Bowl contender through the draft.
No.
These are rookie players. I mean, we basically had, Sills, the very best rookie setup you could have for a Super Bowl contender. And that was with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. They might have been the best rookies I've ever seen in my life. And they continued all the way through the playoffs. I mean, Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell maybe played their best football that year in the freaking playoffs. I mean, they were phenomenal. But my point in saying that is that is not something to expect every year. I don't, even if you're, drafting perfectly, I don't think you can expect that every year.
No, you could make the argument that probably Cooper DeJean and Quinyon Mitchell.
Q was lights out in the end of that year.
Shit, man. I thought Cooper DeJean was insane.
Cooper DeJean, he was phenomenal.
And you could make the argument those were the 2 best rookies you've ever had in the Super Bowl era. I can't think of another rookie guy that you've ever had roll into your football team where you just went like this. Holy shit. These guys are great, especially at premium positions. Like, was Brian Westbrook like that his rookie year?
I don't remember.
I was
too young for BS rookie year, but why did he come into the league, Brian Westbrook?
I mean, I'm trying to think in your era from 2000 up, are those the best draft picks you've ever had?
Yeah, 2002 was his first year. I was 4 years old.
How about this? Let's go since 2000. Have there been any better
You want to know what Brian Westbrook had his rookie year?
Yeah.
46 carries for 193 yards.
Yeah. Rookies don't do shit, dude. I'm trying to
9
think
catches
of
for 86 yards.
Xander since
Dude,
2000.
Brian Westbrook was a fucking player, though.
Oh, dude,
2006, he had
he's my favorite player.
2006, 2007. 2007, he had 1333 rushing yards on 278 carries for 4.8 a carry. And he also had 771 receiving yards on 120 targets at 8.6 a catch, which it was a different NFL then. And then he had averaged 5.1 and 26 a carry.
And it was a different offense too in that
Different
Philly.
offense and just a different era, you know. Shows you how amazing McCaffrey is now, too, man. I mean, McCaffrey will put up 1,000 and 1,000 like easy. It's fucking crazy.
Bro, that you're rookie since 2000. This is the best rookie players that you've had since 2000.
That's why what's happening with the cap.
Yeah, but that's why also you're not going to find guys like that in these next couple drafts until
I agree, but it's also why we got to put context on ripping them about letting guys go. I mean, when they've had this success, you just said it. I mean, this draft run is almost so good. It's like you probably shouldn't expect this every year because it's been insane. You know, and now they're all coming. The contracts are coming due. I mean, we're letting third rounders walk at $30 million. Like they're you know, just another guy in the cog.
You just made a great topic that I think you need to ask John McMullen in the morning.
Good.
Is there a walk away? Is there a walk away number with Jalen Carter?
That's a great topic. We talked about it today. I should have asked the walk away number.
Because Jalen Phillips just got $30 million.
Think about that. That's how good the Eagles' talent has been. I mean, there's one way to look at it, like the greatness of Big Sills, where it's a bloodbath on defense. The other way to look at it is if you're M. Reyes, it's our team is so stacked with talent. We have $30 million players leaving free agency every single year, and there's replacements for them every time.